Welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, where we bring you the latest and most exciting news from the automotive world. Today, we're diving deep into a car that's turning heads, sparking nostalgia, and reigniting the fire of American muscle. The all-new 2026 Pontiac Trans AM. After years in the shadows, Pontiac is back, or at least the legend of it is, thanks to a passionate resurrection by specialty car builders who've breathed modern life into an iconic American classic. The Trans Am is not just a nameplate, it's a cultural statement, and in 2026, it's roaring back with all the muscle, style, and attitude that made it famous. Now reimagined for a new generation of drivers and enthusiasts. Asterisk, the 2026 Trans Am is built on the foundation of the 6th-generation Chevrolet Camaro. But don't think for a second that it's just a rebadged Camaro. This machine is a full-fledged transformation, both visually and mechanically. Its aggressive stance is immediately recognizable, with sculpted lines and design cues inspired by the second-generation Trans Ams of the late 70s and early 80s. Most notably, the iconic screaming chicken hood decal makes a triumphant return, bigger and bolder than ever, stretched across a carbon fiber hood that's both functional and fearsome. LED headlights sit under sharply carved bezels, flanked by a grille that harks back to the original twin-nostril design, while the rear is adorned with quad exhaust tips and a retro-style tail panel. Asterisk, under the hood is where things get really serious. The 2026 Trans Am is available in multiple performance trims, but the one that has everyone talking is the Super Duty model, boasting a supercharged 7.4-liter V8 engine. Yes, you heard that, Rita, 455 cubic inch V8, making an earth-shaking 1,000 horsepower. This monster of a power plant is hand-built, delivering raw power through a 6-speed manual or a specially tuned 10-speed automatic transmission. It's not just about straight-line speed either. The car comes equipped with upgraded suspension components, magnetic ride control, and Brembo carbon ceramic brakes that ensure it handles as good as it looks. The 0 to 60 miles per hour time is rumored to be in the low 3-second range, with a top speed pushing well beyond 200 miles per hour. Asterisk, inside the cabin. The 2026 Trans Am blends retro charm with modern technology. You'll find a driver-focused cockpit with premium leather and suede finishes, accent stitching that matches the exterior trim, and a dashboard layout that pays homage to the original, complete with circular retro-style gauges, though now fully digital. A customizable 12-inch digital instrument cluster gives the driver real-time performance metrics, while a 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system features the latest GM software, including wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and performance telemetry. A heads-up display projects key data onto the windshield, making it easier for drivers to keep their eyes on the road during high-performance driving. Asterisk, one of the most impressive aspects of the 2026 Trans Am is how it manages to capture the soul of a bygone era while delivering the technology and safety features expected in a modern high-performance vehicle. Advanced driver assistance systems like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and forward collision alert come standard. A reinforced chassis structure and new generation airbags enhance occupant protection, while high-definition surround cameras and sensors make maneuvering this beast surprisingly practical in everyday settings. Asterisk, customization plays a major role in the new Trans Am experience. Buyers can choose from a palette of bold colors, including classic hues like Starlight Black, Carousel Red, and Lucerne Blue. You can opt for different hood graphics, wheel designs ranging from 19 to 21 inches, carbon fiber packages, and interior color schemes. There's even a Burt Reynolds edition, a limited-run tribute to the Smokey and the Bandit car that put the Trans Am into Hollywood legend, complete with T-top roof, gold accents, and autographed plaques. Asterisk, despite the modern rebirth, the 2026 Trans Am is not being mass-produced by GM. Instead, it's the product of a boutique revival spearheaded by Trans Am Worldwide, a company based in Florida that's dedicated to keeping Pontiac's spirit alive. Each car is custom-built, and production is limited, which means exclusivity is guaranteed. If you want one, be prepared to get on a waiting list and spend upwards of $150,000 depending on your options. But for die-hard muscle car fans, that price tag buys more than a car. It buys a legacy. Asterisk. What makes the new Trans Am so fascinating is how it straddles the line between muscle and supercar. With its brutal horsepower, handcrafted details, and throwback charm, it appeals to both old enthusiasts and new-gen speed freaks. It's not trying to be a Tesla, or a McLaren, or even a Corvette. It's unapologetically American, thunderously loud, and dangerously cool. This car isn't for everyone, and that's precisely the point. It's a celebration of raw power, bold design, and individualism in an era where cars are becoming more homogenized and automated. Asterisk. Driving the 2026 Trans Am is an experience that can't be captured by numbers alone. The deep growl of the V8, the tactile response of the manual gearbox, and the rear-wheel drive chassis that invites you to slide through corners. It all adds up to something visceral and unforgettable. Whether you're tearing up a track, rolling into a car meet, or just cruising down a long highway with the wind in your hair and the music turned up, the Trans Am delivers a feeling that's hard to replicate in anything else. Asterisk. So, what's the future of the Trans Am beyond 2026? There's talk of hybrid versions, possibly even electric variants, though nothing official has been confirmed. For now, the 2026 model is a loud, proud swan song of internal combustion performance, a love letter to the golden age of muscle cars. In a world racing toward EVs and quiet autonomy, the Trans Am stands firm with a growl and a grin. Asterisk. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Pontiac Trans AM. If you're a fan of classic American muscle with a modern twist, this is a car that demands your attention. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this breakdown. Subscribe to Auto Vehicle Info for more high-octane reviews and reveals. And let us know in the comments, would you drive the new Trans Am, or is it a beast too bold for today's roads? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Asterisk.